أنا يعني أحتاج صبر ربي صراحة. أحتاج صبر أيوب على بلواه. I thought I had one عمر. I thought I had one بلوى. But you Tauruses.
Hi, how are you?
Well, hello.
Welcome
to another
back
episode.
to It's Fareel with Farah's Farah. Oh no.
What is going on?
With Farah.
I have no idea. مش جاي هي قالت لي بلشي.
Let's see. I'm not going to cut that out. I'm telling you.
I have no idea what's
With
going on.
Farah.
And Salil.
And so I was trying to I was trying to do the whole accent thing, but it didn't come out nice.
What accent?
Actually, like the very deep. They call my name wrong.
The Farah?
Yeah, I was trying to do that. But
Nah,
it sounded so bad, so I'm like, oh no.
I take it back.
I take it back.
You took it back.
I heard it. I heard myself saying it. I'm like, oh hell no.
Okay. That was weird.
It sounded weird.
لا, don't do that again.
Hell no.
ايه تكفين. Okay.
كنت قاعد أشوف how it sounds like what they say it.
ايه
I don't
لا.
know. No.
Good.
It's a no for me.
الحمد لله.
Well, welcome back to It's Fareel with Farah and Salil. Better now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
How are you?
Wallah, we're all good, alhamdulillah.
Mm-hmm.
It's summertime.
I got that summertime sadness.
لا, alhamdulillah, not sadness.
No sadness.
Not sadness.
Inshallah, it's a happy summer.
It is, inshallah, to everyone as well. But since we're talking about summertime, so basically, let's ask the question of the typical summertime vacation, traveling or staycation.
Well, with the heat here,
In Kuwait.
it's a definite vacation, but it's tricky choosing the location. I just read.
Yes. يلا صبرك وعفوك ورضاك وسترك. I can't. أنا يعني أحتاج صبر ربي صراحة. أحتاج صبر أيوب على بلواه. I thought I had one عمر. I thought I had one بلوى. But you Tauruses. So the question is still on the table.
زين.
Vacation.
It's a vacation.
Staycation.
Vacation, but as I said, it's tricky with the location where you want to go because lately everyone's traveling, and then like those high season places, they get crazy. فعرفتي, like it depends on what your preference is. I usually don't like to go to overly crowded or over like high season places. For what I've been doing recently, like the past couple of years, I've been going before the season starts.
Okay.
But then what's been happening is like when before the season starts would be like end of May, June. So then you come back July, you're stuck here in the heat.
Yep.
So I guess that's my opinion. Madri.
Well, regarding like choosing the location, everyone who's traveling this year, specifically to Europe, needs to check the calendars before traveling. Or if you booked خلاص, it's fine. But لأن Taylor Swift is having her world tour, and specifically during the summer months, it's going to be basically her concerts are going to be all around Europe. So she has her specific dates. Honestly, I didn't memorize anything. مالي شغل. بس إن check الdates.
إذا ناس راح يصير زحمة there.
راح يصير زحمة. راح يصير extremely expensive. Inflation at its finest.
That's what I mean by like in terms of location. Brings me back to my point. Like what I realized, like these places, like for example, say I go in beginning of June, and then like in July, the prices are not only double, it's like quadruple. Like I prefer going to places that are not high in demand or high in season because of a lot of factors. So,
نفس last year فجأة there was like a hype or a هبة of Russia.
Fatima, she said it during winter.
Yeah, everyone was there, like literally everyone. Last year هم بالصيف it was وين كان؟ Somewhere in Europe. بس احنا الكويتيين ما ادري ليش we like to travel to
in groups.
مو بس in groups, like we literally نروح أماكن الهبة بعدين لما نرد واحد كان في كويتيين. Duh.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like you traveled.
بالضبط. عمر, staycation or vacation?
Vacation for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in the summer, where do you prefer?
Actually, I am going next week to Abu Dhabi.
Nice.
Yes Island.
Okay.
That should be fun. They have a lot of resorts, a lot of like.
Okay.
There's this one resort, I forgot what it's called, where they have like huge, like a bed couch type of thing. Al Bahr, you know, you just relax
Nice.
on it.
I think I don't remember
huge
the name
umbrellas.
of it, but I've seen it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's a
Interesting.
proper vacation. A staycation is not you're just resting.
Yeah.
Is it what is your thoughts on a staycation? What are your thoughts? يسوى ما يسوى.
بصراحة in Kuwait ما يسوى.
I've done it a few times just for my mental health,
Yeah.
body rest.
Same here.
Hey.
That's all around.
Same here. I've done it.
Just for rest.
صح بالضبط. Just to like zone out, shut down everything.
Especially
restart.
like when it's like stressful and stuff like that. But like just for a staycation, just to do a staycation, I guess it's not worth it.
It's not.
لأن
it's
like
not
there's a lot of nice hotels that are not يعني مثلا I don't know, what do you look in a staycation? You want a resort somewhere secluded, you know, just quiet, peace.
Yeah.
And ما في that as much here. It's not like you go away from the city.
لا.
It's within the city.
كل شيء
In the
أصلاً
summer in
is-
Kuwait you can't. In the summer in Kuwait you can't.
And it's hot, exactly. It's too hot.
In winter, if you have a 4-wheel,
صح.
go to the desert somewhere.
كشتة, yeah.
Keshta, you can do it even on your own. It's not that far to go somewhere secluded.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Staycations here in Kuwait أحس شوية it is يعني overpriced. مو شوية طبعا. والله to be honest وايد. For the view.
For
يعني
a weekend, that's a couples traveling for somewhere nearby, you know.
صح.
Yeah.
حتى مو بس nearby. حتى لو بتسافر somewhere in Europe, honestly. It's too expensive. يعني الفيو مو ذاك الزود.
And then like and also like sometimes like certain hotels like they're really nice but their location is not ideal, like either in the city or at a mall or something. يعني that's what I said, like it's not away from.
فجأة your view is مقبرة. It's a cemetery, seriously. Like ما له داعي.
I didn't know that. Once I was, you know, on a high floor in the city, and I was looking at this. I'm like, what is this? I was asking somebody. He's like, هذه مقبرة.
Yeah, it's a cemetery.
I'm like, holy.
تخيل.
Between المباني.
Yes.
Between, يعني, it's a busy business area here.
لأن you have like the hotel and then you have like business towers, companies, corporates, you know, like all around you. حتى في ministries بعد.
Yeah. And huge يعني malls.
بالضبط. آخر شيء أنت تنام cemetery. يا لابس يا ملبوس. واحد منهم. ما تدري أي واحد بس يعني.
Back to the summer. Do you prefer longer durations or shorter durations?
The longer the better.
High five.
The longer the better.
Like I guess 1 week is not worth it sometimes, like 2+, 3.
أنا لما أسافر for like 1 week, I always find a loophole to extend.
Yeah.
خلاص I know 1 week is not going to do it. It's not going to do it for me.
Sometimes it depends on like where, like if you're just doing a quick trip and back because you have other stuff planned, that's different. But I do understand, 1 week, it's too little. Especially if you're going to a new country or something. My MD, and I like to go to every single place, like discover every area and stuff like that.
صح. يعني I can't wait. I can't wait. I don't have anything planned for the summer yet. I don't plan on صراحة planning anything. أحب شوية go with the flow. أشوف إذا يعني شيء I'll just take it and go عادي. بس يعني with the 1 day at a time. I'll go at home.
1 step at a time.
Yep.
1 day at a time.
Yeah.
1 moment at a time.
Yeah. But do you guys prefer, like, if you're traveling in the summer, so basically you're escaping Kuwait's heat. And it's literally it's a mixture of heat, غبار, مطر, humidity. Sometimes it rains.
Dry heat sometimes.
Yeah. أقول لك heat.
And the worst is the air, the hot air.
سشوار.
Oh my God. It makes you get angry. Like you're just like, like it's just hot air blowing in your face. You can't even talk because it's like so hot.
Yeah, but nowadays, when are we ever outdoors? From the Sierra until...
But even like
Inside
even
the
that
building.
drive, even
السيارة
Hey, when it's
يعني-
hot sitting,
oh my god, especially like if you go somewhere where there's no covered parking,
بخار يصير داخل.
like you can't even touch the steering wheel of how it
yeah, I
is.
don't even know that because I'm in taxi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
لا لا لا
The
يصير
taxi is already cold.
يصير like an incubator.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
And then
I
like
remember
the
back in the
AC
day.
ما يلحق. The AC is not catching up. You have to put it
And
like
you're
on.
driving like this.
And if
like
it's leather seats, تنلسع, you know.
yes.
Oof.
قلت لك and you're driving like this لأن يعني literally
And like that seat belt metal, don't let it touch your skin because it will.
أيوة هذا الصوت أيوة.
Exactly.
Damn.
ومرة I put like I had a water bottle in the car, so I want to wash my hand. The water was boiling.
إيه طبعا
I
حبيبتي.
was like, shit, this is too hot.
Have you guys seen the videos of people putting eggs
Yeah.
on top of the car?
إيه.
أي.
It's unbelievable.
Mate,
But
I
it
have-
is believable at the same time when you sit in the car and it feels like an incubator.
Yeah,
لا.
like it's ridiculous.
أنت تحس راح تفقص بيضة.
Sometimes some taxi picks me up, summer.
Yeah.
And he has the windows rolled down and the AC off. ومزج. I'm like, what the? أقول له, please, I'm dying.
No, بس أنا I do believe لأن I've seen this حتى بدوامنا like في specific nationalities they're
Yeah.
used to it and they like it. They don't mind it. But when it's cold or cloudy, they're just miserable. They're literally miserable.
Yep.
ف
Certain heat, like there's a level to tolerable heat. Like up till maybe 40, 45, maybe tolerable. But over 45 to like, it goes over 50, gets to 55, that's intolerable for
that's
any...
scorching.
That is intolerable for any species, any living species.
and
in
we
this-
have and we're gonna see it coming يعني.
I feel it coming.
Yeah.
Again, we're gonna see
You know,
the
summer is
you
coming.
know,
Yeah.
the stoplight melting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
صدق يعني I
ترى
go-
والله we're very we have like يعني we're built different in this country because
Yeah.
the amount of heat that we put up with and deal with on a yearly basis, damn, we're made like I don't know what we're made of. Yeah, we're made of steel.
No, we're not made of steel. We're made of AC. That's it. Without the AC, ترى
لا بس يعني you know you see other countries like it reaches 30 and people start dying.
إيه بس لأنه هم they don't have ACs everywhere. إحنا لا إحنا we
But
ترى
also we
have.
tend to but comparing to other places that we have a high tolerance.
No.
We
No, I
tend
don't.
to have a like trust me, bring anyone maybe like from Europe or something, let them just experience one day of 55 degrees. They won't be able to. We go to work, we're driving, we're out and about.
You have to لقمة العيش.
Now there is a video of some American guy that came and visited Kuwait, and he tried to stay outdoors for like 30 minutes. He almost died.
Yeah,
they
like
picked him up, حطوه بالديوانية, water وهذا.
Yeah, like that. We tend to have a high tolerance to
Yeah.
this compared to other people. يعني.
Bad. It's the thick skin.
You
I
know?
guess I don't know.
Yeah, أذكر in the US مرة it was like واصل like over 40 or 45. There was like a heat warning. They give heat warnings when it goes above 45.
نفسنا.
وإحنا هني at 55 people are outside tanning
Yeah.
on the beach, you know?
Hashtag skin cancer.
But yeah, we do have a high tolerance. We're built different, I guess.
We are built
Somehow, some way.
لا لأن خلاص يعني if it's يعني
It's inevitable. It's inevitable.
it is لأن إذا كل مرة every time or every July or August it's gonna reach 50 or 55 and they have to basically put
Shut
out
down.
an alert to shut it down. لا بالله اشتغلنا وخذينا معاش. لأن this is literally every summer and it keeps on going up. فشنو بنسكر؟ لا.
Yeah, but we were very good with ACs here.
Yeah,
We are.
We have so many ACs everywhere.
إيه وإحنا مو يعني
Even outdoor ACs.
Yeah.
even outdoor ACs بالضبط.
And fans that spray water وهذا.
مساكين, the
الماء
the
كهرب.
trees die. They can't survive.
Yeah, the trees
They
go.
burn.
Not palm trees.
Not palm trees. Palm trees are or cacti. They're made
Yeah.
to withstand this. But I mean, like people that have like I remember there was like a house that had an olive tree.
Oh, yeah.
Skina, that tree like
هي مو بس
R.I.P.
ترى I know a friend their house caught on fire because of the tree that they had like it's a small plant tree whatever but it caught fire وصج the front of the house caught fire as well والسبة الزرع اللي عندهم
Damn.
yeah لأن احنا شو اسمه جونا وايد حار.
Back to your question. We keep going off tangent.
بس عادي جاوبنا ترى.
لا you're asking about Kuwait heat.
my god. Okay. Basically the question was since يعني we're all traveling during the summer or we plan on traveling during the summer, we're escaping Kuwait's heat. So would you rather go to like a tropical place or a summer place?
Always.
Or a cold place, a winter place, cloudy vibes and whatnot.
Tropical vibes always.
انتي تحبين رطوبة. دبقة عمر.
What?
اوكي حبيت. كويت هيت وخذا له غفوة وعينه مبطلة. صح عطانا نومة الذيب. أعطاني نومة الذيب.
Selin is on one today.
لا لأن أنا اللي مركزة.
She is on one.
لأن أنا اللي مركزة اليوم اثنيناتكم نايمين.
Sorry, I've had a long day.
I'm thinking of my vacation. I didn't do anything. I did not pack. I did not go shopping. I did not go shave. I did not go do anything.
مو لازم عادي ترى حزة الحزة it's fine. You're going to يعني
It's Abu Dhabi يعني.
It's Abu Dhabi إيه.
خلصنا الquestion.
بس عمر ما جاوب.
What is it?
And when you're traveling during the summer, do you go to places that are summer tropical, while you look for like a colder weather country or like winter vibes, cloudy vibes?
Honestly, when I travel, I don't think of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's new.
I'm just going to whatever I can go to at the time. And this time I want to go to somewhere nearby. It has to be Abu Dhabi. There's a comedy week happening there.
Yeah.
So I didn't think about the weather in my decision, you know.
فهمت.
Even when I went in 2016 to Sri Lanka, it was summer and I didn't even think about the Ahati. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
هو صح يعني he makes sense. ساعات like you just want to go to a location like oh والله عجبتني this place I want to go, but I do like what I do is مثلا say I want to go to Thailand مثلا. I was like okay I want to go to Thailand, but I do actually check يصير فيني like oh is it in season or not من ناحية the weather, because like you don't want to go monsoon season and you can't do anything.
Well, that's the thing. That's why you have to check the weather.
But I think what your question means, and do you prefer hot places over cold? That's what you mean يعني hot vacations.
بالضبط.
It just depends أحس in general يعني مثلا sometimes that you do want to go to like a place that's like nature but it's like a mountain or something. You want to go to the cottages like Switzerland or something.
Definitely. And everything يعني كل location has its vibes.
Yeah, and they're all nice. Yeah.
It has its things to do, what to do, what not to do.
Beauty is everywhere. The world is a beautiful place.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, there's so many places to go. And now flying and traveling is way cheaper than it used to be. And easier.
Flights, it's in terms of easier, but pricing لا والله it's been going up.
It's been going up.
It's been going crazy.
50 years ago.
No, not even compared to pre-pandemic.
Okay, yeah, but still يعني it's
and because of
the average person can still collect money and travel once a year at least.
Yeah, of course.
That 20, 30 years ago, that was impossible for majority of people. You know?
Okay.
The flights are expensive. واللي بيسافر هذا يعني مع السلامة ما ندري حيرد ولا لا.
إيه. لأن حتى airplanes themselves weren't reliable.
No cell phones.
It is much easier now.
I remember back in the day when Kuwait Airways was a smoking flight.
Yeah.
كان في الطفاية.
They're still there, by the way.
In
some flights,
the
ashtrays are
the
still
old
there.
flights.
Yeah. I love watching the ads, like the older generation. It's fun to watch. It's also hilarious at the same time. Khayal. So Farah, what's on the menu?
Please do not call me that.
You started it. I'm just continuing.
Well, obviously we don't have anything to try.
Yeah.
But I've tried. I'm so happy. I'm so glad I found this place, because I've been looking for a place like this for 4 years, like a good place. Which I don't know if you know Detroit style pizzas.
Oh my God, yes.
Whoa. Is that what I think it is?
It's the square pizza.
So good.
Thick. It's a thick crust, and what they do is they put cheese on the edges. So when they cook it crisps up on the edges.
It's so good. I know what she's gonna mention. I know.
And then the place that I've tried is called Brick Pizza.
Damn, it's good.
It is so good because there was couple other places I've tried I didn't like, but this one, oh my god.
I've tried another place. I'm not gonna mention names, طبعا. بس
no, I didn't like that. I think I know who you're talking about. ما حبيتها. Like the sauce wasn't my favorite.
It was more dense, and what I liked about Brick,
it was very airy.
It's Detroit style, صح يسمونها. It's a thick pizza, okay? So you expect it looks
heavy,
like heavy, dense, oily.
But the dough is airy. Yeah. The sauce is super flavorful.
It gives me a focaccia vibe.
Exactly, yes. So it's really good and it's very flavorful. And their pizza.
Bricks?
Brick pizza. Yeah.
Brick pizza.
I'm gonna definitely try.
Yeah,
so
I knew it.
I recommend everyone that I recommended it to calls me. They're like, "Yo, like thank you so much. Like it's amazing."
Do they have a pesto pizza by any chance?
Yes, I think
I've tried that place.
I haven't tried pesto.
Pesto with chicken. They have snowball on it.
La.
Okay, that's another place.
No.
I'm gonna try to find that place because that pizza, pesto pizza, I tried at that place. Oh my god, it was so good.
Stay within the lines of an Italian pizza.
Yeah.
لو سمحت.
I'm not a big fan of chicken on pizza.
I don't like meat on my pizza.
I like pepperoni. I don't mind pepperoni.
I don't like meat.
But I don't like the chicken and barbecue and all that. Like I don't like barbecue chicken or like whatever
Buffalo chicken.
Yeah, but pesto with some white sauce.
The pesto is good on pizza, yes. But chicken on pizza, like pesto is fine, but chicken on pizza I do not like. I don't know
What do you think of pizzas with the tomato sauce on top?
Detroit, they do it like that. They give you the option.
No, بس الحين صايرة هبة. Like I'm seeing it, يعني also on like in like normal restaurants, not only Detroit style. So what do you think of it? أنا صراحة I'm not a fan.
If it's executed properly, and the sauce is good, yes. But sometimes they do it just to do it, and it's not executed properly the way it should be. It's not good. But if it's executed properly, I don't mind it.
Okay.
I'm very picky with my pizzas.
I love
the crust. It has like if the crust is not good, خلاص ماكو فايدة. The sauce أهم شيء, and the cheese has to be the perfect amount. Not too little, not too.
على طاري cheese, I tried one of the famous pizza places in Kuwait, and it's famous.
Like artisanal famous, or you mean artisanal famous, or like fast food famous?
It's supposed to be artisanal. Supposed to be artisanal.
I think I know who you're talking
زين.
about.
بعدين حتى they opened a line of like من كثر ما هو انشهر سوى لهم line for like frozen pizza.
I know I didn't like it.
I tasted it like literally from the first bite. And it's famous within our group, by the way.
I know
which one.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like I tasted it like literally one bite, and I'm like, there's something wrong with the cheese.
Yeah, so I'm so happy that I found like a.
Amor, you have to try it.
Brick pizza,
yeah.
and it's very
definitely maybe tonight actually.
You have
to. It's really good, yeah.
It's authentic.
Yeah, I'm so happy because like the first time I tried Detroit pizza was actually in the States. Whole Foods, they had it, and I used to crave it like. But the one Whole Foods was a bigger slice. Like it was one slice is خلاص enough. But it's so good that when I came back, I was like, I'm craving that pizza. It's really good pizza, and I'm so happy that they were يعني بطلوا مكان.
Yeah. So it's really good, and how يعني the dough itself, like as we mentioned, it's focaccia style.
Yeah, very airy, very light. حلو. The sauce is flavorful.
Yeah, their marinara sauce, fresh tomatoes.
It's all in the sauce. It's all in the sauce.
صدق.
That's too much sauce.
Yet.
لازم سليل.
I'm very hungry right now. And I'm thinking of the restaurant I had last week on the weekend, Copper Chimney.
Okay, it's the Indian place.
My sister had it, and she really says it's really good.
Incredible. And every time I get shocked how the food so flavorful, so unique.
Their location is in the avenues, no?
They have, I think they also have a kut.
I don't know. Haven't been to kut since forever.
I have no idea.
But it's really good. I've tried it a lot. حيل من زمان, but I know and it's really good.
So good.
What's your favorite dish there?
That's very hard to decide. But actually, I went for the butter chicken, and then that was my least favorite. And
okay.
Yeah, Asha's has a much better butter chicken.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. Copper Chimney has some special dishes. It's literally called special dishes.
Okay.
Some unique stuff like chicken cooked in a specific way, and they have yogurt on the side. It's just, I don't know. It's melting. The chicken is melting.
الحين يعتمد على Indian food. I haven't had Indian food in ages, wallah.
I rate my Indian restaurants على their naan.
What's your favorite naan?
Garlic.
Garlic, yeah.
Cheese naan for sure.
But Anna, the
garlic.
thing is with cheese naan, I don't like places that do cheese naan with mozzarella cheese. I like it when they do the actual paneer.
Yes.
So that's the thing for me. It's very يعني tricky.
mozzarella يعني.
Wide places they use like a stringy cheese, like a stretchy cheese.
Yeah.
But like with the يعني cheese naan, I prefer like the actual like authentic paneer cheese. Yeah. So that's why I usually I like the paneer, but it's not always. I have to ask like, what cheese do you guys use?
Yeah, and you dip that in the butter chicken.
Exactly. That's why you get it. That's why I get it without the rice. I can. Oh my god, I'm such a bread girl.
I love bread too. Yesterday he was gonna kill us. Me and my friend were watching some Japanese guy making bread from scratch.
Okay.
حتى الطحينة, he grinded the beans.
Wow.
He's making it from scratch. ونص الفيديو he's like, how long is this video? It's 45 minutes of this guy
Of just
quietly
bread.
making bread.
يا حليلة.
You know about that? It reminded me of this. He's a chef on Instagram. I think his name is Hercules something.
Okay.
I think he's from New Zealand or something. And what he does, he has this whole series of like it's called Willet Sourdough. And then so he does sourdough. Each video is like a sourdough, but like he goes crazy with like he does, for example, like a mac and cheese sourdough. So he goes crazy with the toppings and the infusions or whatever. And like one time it's like cookie dough or chocolate chip cookie, and like he'll just add like stuff like that. The recent one was like birria tacos. So he put like the meat and the sauce.
Where is the sourdough بالموضوع?
Like the bread is the like he
Okay.
does مثلا how you actually usually do sourdough, you knead it and whatever.
Yeah.
And sometimes like if you want to add like olives or whatever, you add.
For example, with the mac and cheese,
He added like cheese and he added pasta inside the bread.
Oh, okay.
And then like يعني halfway through the bake when you remove the cover, he adds like a topping over top to cook with it.
Wow.
يعني مرة he did like a banana split. يعني he does the craziest flavors. Like what,
Nice.
for example, like he did مرة like a cordon bleu. شو اسمه? Sourdough.
Right.
And then he'll like, it's like willet sourdough. So he tries it and he's like, oh, wallah, this one is really good. This one like it's a little bit dense because of the inside
the ingredients or whatever.
But it's very interesting. As a bread girl, you can.
Sourdough is like sourdough anything.
It's really
It's
good.
a whole nother vibe. It's a whole nother dimension. They have their own world.
I got into it. And
I don't blame you because it's really good.
During the pandemic, I really got into it. I was baking weekly.
I don't blame you because it's really good.
It's really good. And then, but it is like I have so much respect for sourdough makers because the amount of labor that goes into it, it's literally a labor of love. Yeah, just to cook it, you have to do it like, you have to think about it 2 days in advance. Because you have to obviously feed your starter, have the starter ready, and then feed this. You have to wake up early mornings to feed the starter and like prepare, and then the whole proofing, and then the stretch and folds. It takes a whole day because you have to like stretch and fold it every hour.
Yeah, that's true.
So you have to like basically be home all day just to do it.
Sourdough, we don't really have a good sandwich shop in Kuwait. I remember a couple of years back, pre-pandemic, we used to have Potbelly. It's a franchise, but it was good. It was a sandwich shop with like fresh ingredients, fresh everything.
You mean like can you make your own sandwich type of thing, or like ready-made sandwich? Yeah, already sandwich.
لا مو already made. لا, you go. They have their like خلينا نقول specials or whatever, but you can also go and create your own sandwich. Okay.
Kind of like Subway, but it's like on a higher level.
Yes,
Subway. Okay.
yes. Or for example, like a panini sandwich shop or whatever. Like
or a deli, يعني.
A deli, بالضبط. Like the idea is so simple, but we don't have it here in Kuwait.
I think delis are going to be opening soon here.
I can't wait for
I can
that.
see
so
it.
Nice.
I can see it. Like there's a couple of I've seen like announcements of like 2 openings soon.
Okay.
So I can see like I think that deli.
لما رحنا شكشوكا market, I remember the grilled cheese that we had. It was so good. It was so good. I forgot the name of the place, بس
There is one person, if she opens a sandwich shop,
my bestie.
you know who she is?
Yeah.
Heya.
I can't wait.
If she opens a sandwich shop, shout out to Heya from AHHA.
Yes.
I don't know how it's...
She's a sandwich expert?
I have
Her
no
whole
idea, like, she's
Instagram-
advanced. Like,
her whole Insta is amazing. Like, the videos are so satisfying to watch. Her whole Instagram is just her making different types of sandwiches and different kind of like variations.
she's my soul sister. This is like لهالدرجة. Like, I don't skip ولا video she does.
Like she did once, like she did like a kibba sandwich. Yeah,
so good.
well, that grilled cheese with the like, and then like from the one that I really caught my attention, like it was a grilled cheese, but the outside instead of just butter, it was a za'atar butter.
كل شيء
Yeah.
كل شيء أي شيء
لا،
وكل شيء
yeah.
أي شيء وكل شيء.
Like I has,
Literally.
if she should open a
Yes.
Like if she opens a sandwich shop, I'll be the first customer there.
Bread.
About sandwiches, I want to ask you a question about a sandwich. Do you know kokorach? Do you know kokorach?
No.
So kokorach, if I tell you about it now, why I ask you, because like if I were to tell you about it, like describe it to you, and then I tell you, would you try it? I don't think you would try it. But like if you had tried it and you know what it is, then maybe you wouldn't mind. So basically, kokorach is a famous Turkish sandwich. And what they
I don't like the Turkish cuisine.
is it? Skip that. So kokorach basically is a sandwich. They make it into like, they have like their type of baguette or whatever, and basically it's meat. It's but like it's organs. They're cuts. Their organs are cut into like small pieces, and then they're stuffed in like, they make it kind of like into a sausage kind of thing. So it's like basically like an organ sausage or whatever. And then the idea of it doesn't sound good. And then
I
like,
don't even eat sausages صراحة.
لا, it's not sausage. The thing is, it's
No,
not
in
sausage.
general?
And I don't eat sausage either. But this one's like natural. It's just like, they just have it in a casing. And then they roll it, and then when they cook it over the, like a rotisserie thing. But then when you ask for a sandwich, they'll cut that piece, and then like they'll cut it into small pieces, chop it. They'll put like bell pepper, spices and stuff like that, and put it in a sandwich. It's so good.
أنا قايل الأتراك ما يعرفون يأكلون.
But it's so good. Like I when I first heard about it and I saw it online and stuff, I was like, I would never try it. Like it doesn't sound appealing. But then one time, like I was at a restaurant, I ordered their midye, which is like the stuffed midye dolma, their stuffed clams. I love those. So, and then they had that as well. And I was watching, like as I was eating the clams, I was watching the guy that works there do a sandwich.
Okay.
Of that. I was like, oh, actually, that looks really good. It looks so appetizing. I don't mind trying it. So I got one. So good, Yani. So good. It's called kokorach.
Nope, I ain't trying that. No.
Yeah, it doesn't look I'm gonna try it either.
When if I were to give it to you guys and not tell you what it was,
Yeah, maybe.
you would like it.
لا أنا ما راح أكله لأنه هو أصلاً it's gonna be like it's gonna look like what, minced beef.
Like almost like minced beef, like حمسة.
بالضبط. لا I don't do حمسة أصلاً يعني فنو.
And if I were to give it to you guys blindly and you try it without you just trying the flavor, it's really good. But it has to be done.
Right now, I would eat anything you gave me. I'm so hungry right now.
كذا ما سولفنا عن الأكل.
Yeah.
لازم. We go around in circles back to
Food.
food.
أنا the best sandwiches I've ever tried was they were in Amsterdam, or not in Amsterdam specifically, but in Holland. Like their variety of cheeses,
Gouda cheese.
and how they flavor their cheese.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
See,
I had lavender cheese, you guys.
I've tried that.
Lavender cheese.
They have it. They sell it. I know.
They sell it. I bought it.
Here.
It's so
really good.
That
أنا
sounds so
عبالي.
unique.
أنا
is so
عبالي
good.
راح آكل صابون.
لا.
أنا لما أحد يقول lavender إنزين والله العظيم that's the first thing that came to mind.
It's actually really good. It's really good. لأن صابون is it's not salty.
أنت قاعد ترجعين لي يعني الموضوع. حبيت إنك قاعد ترجعين لي الموضوع. لا والله أنا عبالي إن أنا صدق راح آكل صابون. لأن lavender or عطر perfume.
Yeah.
Every time you say it, it's like I'm imagining you eating a piece of صابون.
لأن literally this is what came into my mind. But it's actually really good. I can't explain the taste, but it's really good.
They have it here?
Yeah,
No.
I've seen it.
I haven't seen it in
I've
Kuwait.
seen it either La Maison du Fromage or Sultan.
You can find it.
Okay.
You know where I love, يعني one of my favorite places to get cheeses and it's like seasonal and everything? Trader Joe's. Shout out to Trader Joe's. I miss Trader Joe's.
ما عندنا إياه بالكويت. In Kuwait, it's La Maison de Fromage.
لا,
number
Trader
one.
Joe's is a جمعية. It's not a
أدري.
cheese place, but their cheese selection, because like how they do, like Trader Joe's, they private label from around the world. For each season, whatever is going on, they will have like a flavor. And even during, for example, October, they have a pumpkin flavored.
هذا حلو.
Or like they have like brie cheese with like apricots inside infused. So they have like so many cool cheeses.
We need people to bring Trader Joe's بالكويت.
Please, I'll be like, خلاص, يعني I'll be there every day. Every day. I love Trader Joe's.
لازم. But yeah, cheese is good. Lavender cheese is also good. And sandwiches, highlight of the year. بس إن شاء الله نقنع AHHA.
هي.
Yeah. To like open her sandwich shop, her Instagram.
Because she
account.
did launch a sandwich, a grilled cheese sandwich in Shakshuka.
In Shakshuka, yeah.
And it sold out.
Of
So,
course, it's gonna be sold out.
but yeah.
Of
We
course.
have to convince her.
Definitely.
A question. Do you guys like those local restaurants like Bedr Budur or
Yes.
El Burqan? I think it's called Burqan. And near the Gar, it's the same type of sandwiches. Kebab.
Yeah, I love it.
And
شنو
shawarma. I
Yeah,
like.
those like a shara. It's like 3 a.m. he's doing kebab.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm picky.
في
لا, I don't
واحد-
like kebab
في واحد شنو
sandwiches.
اسمه؟ ببنية القار.
Yeah, Burqan. That's the
Bus-
one.
لا مو برقان. لا مو شمم.
بسطة.
لا. It's حيل قديم.
Yeah.
وبس يعني ولا يبيع اشياء ثانيه بس he's known for his kebab والبطاطا المدور
أي
ماله.
مع لبنة.
لا.
See, I'm not a big fan of.
بطاطا
شنو؟
مدور مع لبنة.
لا اي اوكي عبالي اسم المحل لبنه.
Oh no. No, بطاطا مدور مع لبنة.
لا بطاطا of
إيه.
course.
See, I'm not a big fan of بطاطا مدور. I don't like the fried هذيدي things. يعني.
بس it's صح هو it's not for an everyday thing بس it
I don't
has
like
its
it.
vibe.
I do not like it. Like I've tried it. It's too oily. It's too.
لا the
heavy.
place you've tried it.
لا, in general, like just the idea of it, I don't like it. يعني I prefer more like, and also I'm not a big kebab sandwich person. I like the kebab not like give me kobida my rice. I don't like a sandwich of kebab. I prefer.
It has its vibe.
I don't like it. I
It
prefer
has its
shawarma or farouj or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Would you eat your kebab يعني your meat your لحم with garlic sauce?
Oof. Yes. But I would prefer tahina sauce actually.
صدق
Yes.
أنا I prefer it with garlic sauce.
لا طحينة more. يعني preferably طحين. I wouldn't mind if there's no sauce like شوي garlic. Yes, بس طحينة صماق.
I'm ruining all my friends. Literally قاعدة أخليهم they convert to garlic sauce. لأن ما أدري أنا to me I grew up loving garlic sauce.
في عرج إيراني صح.
شنو أنا إيه فيني
Yeah, that's
فيني
why.
عرج إيراني.
I have my friend, he would drink garlic
I
sauce.
swear to God I put it on everything. I put it on
أنا my
everything.
sister she orders a shawarma. It's a garlic shawarma with chicken.
Yes لا لا
technically.
أنا I order like يعني شاورما لحم with garlic sauce instead of طحينة.
لا, I love.
Interesting.
try it ترى وايد أخف من الطحينة. وايد
It's
أخف.
good. I've tried the tikka with the garlic.
No
بس-
as a sandwich.
بس شاورما أحس like with the لحم حالاتها the طحينة like it's just that combo the umami flavor with the meat and like the sesame
أنا
and the
ليش قاعد-
lemon. It's
لا
so
أنا ليش
good.
قاعدة أقول to try it لأن meat is already dense
إيه.
and it's already fatty. The طحينة is already as well.
Even
it's
the garlic
thick,
sauce
it's
is fat.
dense.
Even the garlic sauce is
It's
fatty.
not. Believe
Because
it
it's
or
made
not.
from oil. It's literally oil and garlic.
Yes, but
It's
it's not.
oilier than, and then some places I'm really picky with my garlic sauce too because some places they add mayo to
No,
the
that-
garlic sauce.
That's not authentic.
That for me is like خلاص like I actually judge places
صح
like shawarma places based on their garlic sauce.
صح
Oh yeah, definitely.
صح.
There's
No
many ways
mayo.
to do it. There's many. Sometimes it's yogurt with.
Hey, yogurt
I
عادي.
don't mind yogurt.
I don't mind but
But it's not
authentically it's literally just garlic and oil.
صح بس لا بس the places
And
who
some
add
places they add
mayo
lemon with lemon بعد even
بس لا بس the places who add mayo
I can't. Block delete.
Yeah.
Never
Block
again.
delete.
Never again.
It's
never
nasty.
Again.
It gets nasty.
It
It feels
does.
nasty.
Talking about chicken, Have you watched The Gentleman? Because I just remembered their chicken. There was a chicken scene there.
That's so random. But I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either. It's been recommended.
It's really good. And have you watched Top Boy?
I've watched like season 1 or 2.
And it's like within the realms of like Top Boy, Power, about like the.
I love Power.
I love Power.
Really?
Yeah.
That was recommended to me a lot.
Oh my God, Power!
I just can't take 50 Cent seriously when he's acting. I don't know why.
He's not the main character.
Yeah, but then he becomes one.
He is, but the main character is Tommy, or Ed Hardwick, Ghost. Like. Yeah. It's a really nice. It's a really good show. It's actually one of my favorite top shows. يعني.
Power and Empire. لو أشوفهم 17 مرة ما أمل.
It's tough. It's within the same thing من ناحية like it's really good, but I'm very proud of myself. It's actually one of the first shows I did not binge watch and finish in one day. I took a week to finish it. It's only 6-7 episodes, one season. 7 or 8 والله ما أدري. But the episodes are quite long. They're like an hour or something. And basically it's about this aristocratic family in the UK. Their father dies and طبعا the heir, like they take the estates and all the properties, and then they find out that their dad was dealing with a marijuana farm underground, and he was dealing with like a lot of like it was underground under their farm. And basically the son that took over, he was surprised, like he didn't expect it. So now like he's agreed to work with them because like it's a huge like mob gang that are working with different estates as well. But it just follows the son around that took over and like all the mishaps, and like he gets involved in it just to keep it going. And it just follows that around. And then I remember there was a chicken scene where like one of the sons had to dress up as a chicken. I'm not going to ruin it for everyone or spoil it. That's why I'm just giving a synopsis. Basically, it follows the son around dealing with him taking over the estate, taking over his father's roles, as well as dealing with like this underground criminal activity that's happening on his farm and him being involved in it without him knowing. And he was like in the military before that. So using his military tactical skills, but at the same time he is conflicted من ناحية conflicted من ناحية his being involved or not. And he always finds himself involved within it
ذكرني شوية Succession. It's kind of on the same realm of like passing on like generational wealth and whatnot
It's basically that, but this kind of combined, I said like Power and Top Boy, because it combines that like the drug dealing side of it, but in a more the way they have it's like a more classy aristocratic way.
Okay.
So it's a very interesting. It is a bit slow. That's what I think one of the reasons it didn't I didn't binge watch it in one هذا. It's interesting. It's a bit slow watching it, but it's a good show.
Is it limited series though?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
And then one of the characters is I forgot his real name. The guy from Breaking Bad, the one that was the chicken guy, El Pollo Hermanos, like the head, with the glasses.
Breaking Bad.
Okay, so he's the main character.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely recommend it.
Interesting. لا بس Power was
Power is powerful.
Yeah, Power is powerful.
It's a really
Empire
good show
as well. I have all the soundtracks of Empire.
Have you watched the spin-offs from Power?
لا, I haven't.
Like the...
I want to watch it again. Okay, to watch those.
I think the second one, Power Book Story 2 or something, Power Book 2 is about like Tariq, his son.
Yes.
And the one of them is about Tommy.
I've heard.
But I don't know why they don't want to bring back Ghosts. I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but as like as a sequel or prequel or whatever.
That's a good show.
It's a good show.
It's a good show. Anyways.
You had some questions, Janna, for us today.
خنشوف. Okay, a couple of what-if questions. Okay.
Yeah, do we have to dig deep?
يمكن.
Let me see if I have
maybe
some
not.
brain cells left today.
ما عليه. Maybe not. Where would you go if you had a time machine?
That's a very good one.
Ooh, like within my lifetime or within any other lifetime.
Yeah, anytime.
Anytime. You have a time machine.
Oh my god. لا أقصد يعني a time machine for you like to go back in time within your timeline or within any other like
صراحة
era.
a time machine.
Yeah, but keeping the information you have with you right now.
بس لا, you have a time machine. You can travel within time. Time, generally speaking, time. Not your lifetime.
It's very interesting and a hard question.
Yeah.
يلا. ما لاحظ لكم
Okay.
أغنية هذا شنو اسمها هذا؟ الأغنية تينج 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 شو اسمها مال الجيم شو؟
I think I know what you're talking about. The
Wheel
timer
of Fortune. لا,
Okay.
مو Wheel of Fortune.
No idea what you're talking about.
The dramatic music before the question type of
إيه
thing. Yeah.
لا, what is ما أدري شنو.
ها millionaire.
Type of thing.
Millionaire هذا.
لا مو
okay.
millionaire.
Um,
Anyways,
okay,
where
so
would you go?
I have
if
a
you
couple of
had
eras. I have a couple
time
of
machine?
eras to go back to.
Yeah.
Just for I don't know much about them maybe, so I just want like just what I've heard about. يعني the 1920s Gatsby era. Like just the outfits were cool.
Okay.
And I would go there just for the outfits. Like I it's cool.
Okay, and it's a lot of partying. Back in the day.
It's like it was very interesting, you know.
Yeah.
I would go like just for that, just to maybe attend a party of like يعني ما أدري. It's really interesting.
A
like,
Gatsby party.
Yeah, a Gatsby themed party or whatever. It's really cool for the outfits. And then when was the hippie era? 70s, 80s?
60s, 70s.
إيه يعني the Beatles era.
Really?
يعني free peace in the world.
Yeah,
and
that's America. Yeah, that's just in America.
زي peace in the world and like
ما تبي تروح مكان غير the States, you know, like.
And like the vans, like having the Volkswagen van. I really want to get one actually. But in the Volkswagen van and like going on the flower fields, Woodstock, you know, like those like the festivals and all that, like peace in the Middle East.
Why she's influenced by movies? What about you?
Okay, so interesting fact about time machines. Going to the future is actually possible, but going back in time is impossible, science-wise.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Scientific.
But you can actually travel in time. It's possible, calculation, like math. You can go to the future, but you cannot go back to the past.
Okay.
So knowing that, I would love to go back in time, but, you know, I've already seen that. I want to go to the future, but it's scary. You don't know what's there, you know?
هذا هو, yeah.
You're going to pop up
scary.
at a time where it's like all robots or something. Oh, shit.
AI took over.
Yeah. So I would prefer going back to the past, but because I know it's impossible, I would go to maybe like 300 years in the future.
Okay.
Enough time for humans to evolve a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
And if you have the chance to go back,
where?
when would you? What is the era? What is a date? مثلا specific date? ما أدري.
I would actually go back to right after the Prophet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know. I like that time right there when Islam was like in charge of 90% of Earth, that type of period.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a lot of science happening for Muslims
Yeah.
around that time. There was a lot of good things happening. There was a lot of murder, but yeah.
About those ancient times, I was just thinking like maybe the Renaissance era, like that area where like the
Yeah.
art era.
That's my favorite time period.
Like
so
I
this is where
like,
I would go.
like I didn't think back يعني that I just thought back like a decade or two.
No.
بس إن أقصد a century or two. But yeah, like I if I would go back to those ancient times.
This is
With the
where
knowledge you have right now.
Yeah, like the Renaissance period, like the art period.
This is where you would find me.
Imagine
honestly.
I can take a
it's
camera
so
with me,
beautiful.
you know?
Oh my god.
It's so like يعني even like not only the art was beautiful, like even the art, the buildings, the architecture was gorgeous. You know, like it's very intricate, very.
I would go
detailed.
honestly like my favorite two eras, polar opposites, but they're beautiful in their own way. Of course, number one is Renaissance, and number two, it's my favorite because of how deep it is and how dark and gloomy it is the medieval era.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Very
need.
interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's one of the scariest eras out there. There's a lot of mystery cases that are still unsolved. People lived in fear. وايد serial killers طلعوا بهالوقت.
Damn.
نفس الوقت you have another era which is the Renaissance era that basically flourishes
Oh my god, that's gorgeous.
with beauty
Yeah.
and poetry and science and whatever, basically
And like
everything.
buildings, like they're not doing buildings like that anymore.
No.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, the architecture back
there
then.
actually there was a picture I saw the other day. They're showing you like El Batra, for example, in Jordan, like the building or whatever. You can still kind of see هذا the texture, the details. ومبنى هني صار له يمكن 5 سنين. You know, it's mostly gone.
Yeah.
ترى. You know?
Because I think they had like, يعني life was slower back then. So I think they took their time building things. They took their like يعني they put their all in it because they're passionate and like they want something to look beautiful. Like the Sagrada Familia, you know, it's how many years now, it's still not done.
Oh my god, بيعل قلبي على ما يخلص هذا المكان.
I'm waiting for it to finish because that's when I want to go visit.
Okay, so I would actually, speaking of time traveling, I would love to go back in time and see how they build the pyramids.
Ooh.
Tony, I swear to God, you stole that idea. I was gonna ask you guys whether you believe, conspiracy theory question طبعا, if you believe that it was built by humans or by aliens.
Both, I believe. Like with the help of extraterrestrial.
لأن في ناس they're like, how on earth a human, احنا ندري إن people evolve.
But the like at that time they were huge people.
أنا فاهمة إن they're huge بس أنت نفس الوقت أنت قاعد تحكين عن a brick that's I don't know how many kilos.
What I've seen documentaries about as well, not just about the brick, but as they were kept digging and they found like swords and stuff like that, the material, like there was a sword that had like I think like some type of stone on it or whatever.
Okay.
And this stone was not discovered until like recently, يعني, say 100 years ago or like whatever, how many years ago, but recently, not in ancient times. Or like even the way some things were made. From just the outside of it, just like underneath what they've been finding.
It's a maze within the pyramid, so it's not just like a structure. La. There's a maze inside it. There's rooms inside it.
And they're still discovering it till this day.
Yeah, they were saying from the beginning, this whole pyramids thing, it's like tombs and whatnot for like pharaohs and kings and all. But it's not.
It's much more than that.
It's not meant for that to begin with. Some are saying it's actually a battery of some sort.
Some energy thing.
It's aligned perfectly.
With the vortex of something.
And like some stars is aligned perfectly. And at the time, how did they know to align it to that degree, you know?
Not only the pyramids, even the pyramid, the Machu Picchu, like those, they're all aligned. Stonehenge, all those, they're aligned some way.
Have you seen Graham Hancock? That's everything that Graham Hancock talks about.
Maybe I don't know.
That's the thing. There is مو بس similarity. There is a connection between the Machu Picchu, the pyramids.
They're saying it's all connected somehow.
It's
between all those religions, between all those that period of time where there was pyramids, there was a reason all of those civilizations decided to make pyramids here and there, different sizes, different shapes,
and weird stuff, and يعني the way where they're located on Earth and like the alignment of the sun and the energy, it's all kind of some type of energetic connection all together.
So back to the question: were the pyramids built by humans or aliens? Can I say that?
Extraterrestrials. I believe
we could be aliens. We are aliens.
Yeah, like aliens is basically anything that is not from. Yeah, for example, you go to the States, you're considered an alien.
Yeah.
ليش?
Yeah.
Because you're not from the States.
You're not a resident. You're not from the US. You're coming from outside where
أنا فاهمة بس أنا قصدي لا أنا you know what I mean.
Extraterrestrials.
Yeah.
Because I do believe they exist. Yeah, I do believe they exist, just not how they portray it in the media.
ما له شغل بالميديا.
But I do believe aliens exist.
Yeah, for sure. But in terms of the pyramids, I think it was definitely humans, 95% of it. But there's some technologies that were from outside. Graham Hancock talks about a lot of those things, and he has a lot of another researcher that comes with him. They talk about different technologies that they're discovering right now, but they were there back in the day, and we lost it. There's a lot of lost civilizations that were smarter than we are right now. مو لازم عندهم كاميرات إضاءة وكهرباء. No, they had different kind of technology that we don't have access.
They're like with the technology that we have right now. Basically, and the different sectors of R&D and whatnot, they're not able to build another pyramid as such.
Yes. Yeah. But there's actually an interesting theory for the pyramids, and they're proving it more and more because there is that researcher. It's on Joe Rogan if you want to watch it. Graham Hancock has like 12
I've
episodes.
seen it. I don't know how I don't know the name, but I think I've seen it because I remember
whatever you spoke about. He talks about all of that.
Probably that's what I've seen.
Right now there is some sort of like secret company. They just announced the information, but they've been working for like 20 years secretly on like a new type of engine, and that engine works on sound frequencies. Wow. So it will be able to run from sound. And that same technology, apparently, they're saying it was used to build the pyramids and other big things. Because everything has a frequency. Everything on Earth, anything malmoos, has a certain frequency.
Everything is a frequency.
So if you tap into that frequency, you can make it levitate.
Yeah.
You know? So they're saying that's how they used to do it. Ahramat, there was a bunch of like shamans or religious people, and they would all hum on a certain frequency. Not to levitate the stone, but to help it, become lighter so they can move it,
Interesting.
Yeah.
And I do believe they were on a different level of science.
For sure.
Definitely.
Hatta even with the hieroglyphics, there's still, till this day, they're still kind of like translating decoding of what it says, because there's a lot of like things that are they're being discovered that is like, oh wow, like they knew this and they had that and they were doing this, so it's like.
And some of them, they have spaceships. Have you seen the ones that have spaceships?
The UFOs.
Yeah, there's UFOs
on the hieroglyphics.
Yeah, and weird, small shaped humans with big heads, or beings.
And it's not only in Egypt, also in other, like in Peru and
all
Mexico.
They
all have some similarities somehow.
Yeah, there's what they think is happening with that is maybe aliens came down and like taught us something or gave us something to make us evolve a little bit faster. And they did.
Because about that, I've seen also on, I think there was a Logan Paul podcast with this guy. He does like a lot of science, a lot of research on like the aliens and all that. And what he says, like they hold this huge, like they go to certain like energetic places within this world. Like there, for example, Sedona, Arizona is a very high energy vortex. So they go there, they do these like really strong meditations or whatever, where supposedly like the alien, like they get in contact with the aliens and they're like, these extraterrestrials are way advanced on another level than like what we are like on Earth.
There is a perception of like if aliens do exist or are alive, they are like 400, 500 plus years advanced or in the future,
millions,
let's say.
Actually, millions of years.
Millions,
yeah. So that's what I've like seen I don't remember the name, like a researcher about that as well.
Okay.
The Asian guy
he's not Asian, he's an older American guy. It's really interesting. Like I said, I was watching like on the Impulsive podcast. They brought him. So
my last question: Have you ever played the Ouija board?
Oh, no.
So I've heard, like I've seen it.
Have you ever played it?
No.
ما عمرها تجاوب سؤال إيه ولا لا. كان إذا تحكها.
لازم تلف الدور شوية.
حوشها جرب.
No.
No.
I am actually scared to play that game because I don't want to open, because I've heard in the, like you can open up portals that are unwanted doors of the other dimension.
So that leads me to my second question.
Okay.
Do you guys believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
Definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
There might be a ghost sitting right next to you right now.
What?
There is, because all the dimensions are actually, it's like a flat piece of paper.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I definitely, for sure.
كلنا on the same plane, but we cannot interact.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you up for playing you never did, I never did, honestly.
I wouldn't.
Okay, you wouldn't, I wouldn't dare, صراحة.
Play the game?
Yeah,
I would. I love
powers. What يعني the
supernaturals.
I just thought of like a quick question, ending it on like a lighter note.
Okay.
If you had the superpower, what would it be? if you had like يعني if you could choose?
I want to be a vampire.
So you want to be sucking blood?
I don't know.
And staying up, like you can't be, you're allergic to the sun.
Yeah. I want to read thoughts. I want to be able to move fast. I want to be able to outlive my life, but looking the same.
But that's not a superpower. That's what you like. يعني what superpower? If you had, like, if you were not a vampire, you're a normal human being, but you had one superpower.
One superpower would be to more time travel, but to
teleport. That's me. That's my superpower too. I want to teleport.
Yeah, you can teleport into like a vault على طول and steal some shit. Yeah.
Or like
أنا قاعدة أفكر بسافر بسرعة بدون طيارة.
Same.
بدون طيارة.
I want to just like boom, be here somewhere.
You guys haven't seen the movie. Have you guys seen Jump?
لا.
It's all about this guy suddenly getting the power of teleportation and he just does what we are thinking about, you know?
That's amazing.
It's a very interesting movie.
You don't have to deal with traffic. You don't have to deal with airports. You don't have to deal with like being late. You can just be like, oh, I need to be there.
Yep.
Yeah. Teleporting.
Yeah, you guys have to watch that movie. I'm serious.
Jump.
Jump.
راح أشوفها.
There was actually this show back in the day. حساف, it was a really good show, but it was like back in the day where like there was the writer strikes and like it took a big hit من ناحية the writing. Heroes.
شخباري.
I just like now talking about superpowers. I just remember.
NBC4.
I watched it online, ما أدري.
NBC4.
Heroes, Hiro Nakamura, and like all that. It was a good show, but they canceled it because like towards I think season 3 it got really bad.
Okay.
And like because of the writer strike, they changed or something, so like they just canceled it. But that was a good show.
I remember watching Charmed at a superpowers. I don't know if you guys know it.
Charmed?
Yeah, it's the 3 sisters.
NBC2.
Yeah, it's the 3 sisters. كل واحدة فيهم she has her own superpower.
Yeah, a charm, like
yeah.
I think I know which one you're talking
the 3
about.
sisters. That was like that was old.
I love supernatural like movies, series. I'm into anything that has to do with vampires. That's why I want.
Like Buffy.
Buffy Vampire Slayer.
Buffy Shakhbari.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Sabrina, that was like after school.
Yeah.
كان يحطون every day at like 3 p.m. or something. 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. something like that right after school.
كان شو اسمه كان في فيلم about basically Dracula. What was it? I forgot. It's يعني it's such a famous movie.
Blade.
لا
اللي the Slayer. They suck the blood ما أدري شنو.
هو أكيد he's gonna suck blood.
لا اللي معاه what's his name the اللي like the
Van Helsing.
That's the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
No.
Oh my god, it's such a classic. أصلاً Van Helsing معروف يعني it's a classic character.
I've heard it before, but never seen it.
The movie خيال.
Okay.
خيال.
Muy intéressant.
Yeah, I'm into that type of shit. Like I want to go to Romania just to see
that's where
Dracula's castle is.
Yeah, that's
Transylvania.
where all the vampire stories came out from.
Yeah.
Do you believe in vampires? They exist? I don't.
I hope they exist.
Actually, that was I know that was a myth. Apparently, back in the day, there was a disease where it would make your skin kind of like start peeling off, and even to the like muscle. And
God.
Sometimes you would go into a coma, and your heartbeat would be so low, people would think you're dead. So they would bury them, and then they would wake up and get out of the thing, and they're all bloodied.
Zombies, basically.
They would think, and they killed them. But disease at the time, you know, it was a disease. It was not. So.
But where did the blood sucking come from, though?
It was because of their skin was peeled off and whatnot, so they had blood all over them. They thought.
خلاص خلينا نروح رومانيا وأقول لكم السالفة.
It's creepy. All right, Miss Vampire.
Thank you.
We jumped all over, as usual.
Literally.
Per usual. But that was fun. As always, follow us everywhere. Subscribe to our channel. Keep it real. Big love. Peace.